And hello, everyone, and welcome to tonight's session of RNG Presents The Dark Veil.
The Dark Veil is who we are.
The Dark Veil. Anyways.
Tonight's
We had a-
sponsor is One Smart Fellow He Felt Smart.
Sure.
Try saying that really fast, Tyler.
Give
One
it to me
smart
again.
fella, he
What?
smell fart. You're
One
welcome.
smart fellow, he felt smart. Say that pretty fast.
One smart fellow, he felt smart. I had to try too hard. I broke the rules. One smart fellow, he smelt fart. Can't get it.
Did he smell fart?
Smelled the whole cloud.
One smart fellow, he felt smart.
I can't wait till next year when we're in 7th grade.
That's when we can start swearing.
Oh, Jesus. Tonight we are down one Drew, or maybe he'll pop in whenever. Who knows? We shall find out. Before we start, I would like to suggest that anyone who's watching join our Discord. ! Discord. It's just a fun place to hang out and chat. It's fairly new, so it's kind of empty, but hopefully we get people and we can...
It's a fun place. Well, it will be a fun place. No
I've-
one's there yet, but
I've been having fun. But yeah,
Is the fun.
I am so much fun, guys. Also, just a reminder that if you have Amazon Prime, you get a free Prime subscription at no extra cost to subscribe to your favorite channel. Hopefully that's us.
Critical Role.
No! But, anyways, when we last left off, our group of adventurers, after having breakfast, decided to go back to the fort after some divination spells told them of the happenings back there. They decided to teleport back to Fort Varus after discovering that the Nightwalker had left the premises, but had left behind, or rather, they had seen strange creatures just falling off of it, these shadow creatures. Not inside the fort as far as they could see, and the danger seemed to be gone. However, when they reached the basement and in the cells, they found that the Bone Devil was gone, missing from his cell. But
Dangy.
without any trace of what had happened. On the other side of the plains, one Eric Mugweed ventured out into the abyss after witnessing cataclysmic events all around him. Searching for Zoth, he called out to the Dreamcatcher, and as he met face to face with the Dreamcatcher, he noticed that something seemed off, as the Dreamcatcher's visage seemed to melt away and reveal that of Finnan.
Bastard.
After some exchange of words, what a beautiful wedding. No.
Heard that the groom's wife is
No, after
Don't
some exchange, it was some information was disseminated that Finnan was attempting to convince Eric to abandon any attachments to Veristwol, and that the world was quote unquote being digested, that the world was dying, and that soon there would be nothing left. After such event, Eric found himself within that same underground cave with the blood and the bones and flesh, and that altar with that fleshy mouth with teeth in the center. But atop that altar, there was some strange thorny wand that glowed purple. And as Eric went to reach for it and firmly grasped it, the altar suddenly opened up as the mouth grew wider and wider, and he found himself falling into a deeper and deeper abyss. And that is where we pick up. The night session of R&D presents The Dark Veil.
So, brief side step. When you're describing Eric picking up the thorny wand, like, it reminded me immediately of like the favorite TikToks I've been seeing around lately. It's just like people picking up like knotty twigs or like icicles, and they're just like, Avada Kedavra, just like acting like Voldemort.
Okay.
Just, like, holding it. It's just so random, but that's what came in my mind.
There was one really good one where a guy picked it up and he. That was bad.
Anyways, so
Anyways,
we come back to the party. Underground, inside of the dungeon, with all of the cells around them, they see that the Bone Devil is there no more. So Dane, you are close to the giant magical cell. This almost molten looking jail cell that has been magically enchanted. And it seems as though lava and slag just fall down the sides of it.
I always forget this is perma prepared. I'm gonna cast Detect Thoughts.
Gotcha. You cast Detect Thoughts. And you can sense the thoughts of several creatures, ones that you already know that are around you, but there is one that is not within sight.
did he fall asleep?
No, that was it.
Oh,
That's it. Yeah. Period.
got it.
I'm just reading some other stuff over here.
Got it. I learned surface thoughts of the creature. What am I picking up?
It's not so much words that you pick up, just emotion. Just
Okay.
hatred. And waiting.
I'm gonna focus further in and force a wisdom saving throw to try and discern anything deeper than that.
Sure. One second here.
What a beautiful wedding.
That is a 17.
That's a failure. My
Okay.
save is 18.
Okay.
Hey.
It says if it fails, you gain insight into its reasoning, its emotional state, something that looms large in its mind. Either way, the target knows that you are probing into its mind, so it knows that I'm in there.
Let's see. You can sense that there is a worry that it will be discovered. From this, you can sense that this creature is hiding within the cage itself. And just from this, you know that it is indeed the Bone Devil. They are hiding within the cage.
Well, if I understand this magic correctly, you know that I know you're there. So I think the gig's up.
You can see that from the floor. It's almost uncanny, the way that it just almost seems to come out of the floor. Almost as if it was laying completely flat and covering itself with bits of rock and dust. And it almost seems as though the Bone Devil itself was almost pulled apart, and it comes back together and forms its body once more.
Cool.
And you can see its eyes, these beady eyes on the side, just looking at you with hatred. This orange reflection just staring back at you from the heat of its prison.
What makes you hate me so?
It doesn't say anything. It turns around. But with the spell, you learn that it hates you because of the Wild Heart. You can see these flashes of memories of torture within the hells from failing its mission. It doesn't appear to be interested in talking to you, but that is what you get from the spell.
The spell only lasts a minute, so I don't know how long this whole process is going to take. But from my encounters with it and from being in its head now, can I discern whether or not it's particularly reasonable or intelligent, or if it's just kind of a creature of instinct and malice?
Go ahead and just give me an insight check.
Okay.
I'll say with advantage since you've got the spell up.
Okay. Is this one of my favorite enemies? Hey, that's a 20. Hold on. Insight. 26.
26. So with
17 plus 9.
with that roll and with the magic that you're using on it, you would know that its alignment is that of lawful evil.
But is it reasonable? Is it intelligent?
It is definitely intelligent, yes.
Okay. You've been given some sort of assignment to retrieve the Wild Heart? Is that what I'm understanding?
It doesn't speak.
I'll just remind you that you came to us. You forced us to fight for our lives. You killed the woman that I love. Your hatred is misplaced. Everything that's come to you is your own fault. And I will turn and I'll leave.
Gotcha. You begin to leave and you can hear this slight, malicious laugh. Just
and Dane files that away.
You regroup with your party.
That was some sort of clever trick, but he's definitely still there. That's some comfort.
I'll be damned. Didn't even think you could have it in him.
He's
What
more
power?
intelligent.
What power is this that imprisons a creature of the abyss?
We're scared, Tilly.
Worm in the fresh-tilled earth does not know fear. I simply desire information.
Funny, we've been
Please,
asking
Freer.
for quite a bit of information that you've denied us.
What is it that you seek?
Undone, I feel like-
Everything. Start from the beginning. Well, for starters, you can't even tell us where your master's domain is to find our friend. For second, you won't even tell us how to kill your master. I mean, those are some pretty big things for us.
Killing
Oh.
my master is not within your power. But to your first question,
And he reaches and grabs that crystal that glows anytime he speaks, and the sound actually emanates from that, and kind of gives it a yank, and the chain comes off from around his neck, and he's holding it outward, and the glow from it begins to brighten, and a whole, it's projecting downward a cone of light, and where it strikes the floor is a hole, and through it just darkness. It's like it's opening up the floor.
if you would care to join the mugweed, this is the way to do so.
Well, I'm not going to second guess this one, and I just kind of dive backwards into it. See you, Dane.
God fucking damn it.
How well do you know the mind of your master? Will he be punished for us coming?
That is not in my power to know.
All
I
right,
can-
well,
Not hold this open for long. If you wish to join the timbers, now is the time.
You just
I
hear
guess
wee.
Wait, how far down do I have to fall?
I've been falling for 30 minutes. Well, I guess that's already done then. Don't go anywhere while we're gone. I'll call back to the Bone Devil, and I will follow down the hole.
Okay.
Tilly, you gonna join? Sorry. Tilly, you gonna join?
The hole above you is just shrinking to a point of light.
I'm gonna take that as a no. Okay.
I believe he was
Assuming-
sworn to defend us, and he just left us to our own devices.
As we're yelling, as we're still falling.
I'm talking to you in my mind.
Okay.
Not in your mind, in my mind. You're not hearing anything. I'm just thinking.
Took a long way to get to this point.
And you do fall. It is unsettling how much you fall. You can feel these strange pulses from beneath you, almost as if you're passing something. They happen very quickly. Almost as if there are these layers you're descending. Just you feel heavier and heavier, and you can hear screams in the distance. It is pure blackness. Eventually, you begin to see thousands of pairs of eyes looming from within the darkness. Eric. From that tunnel that you fell down, the stomach or the esophagus of this creature, you are suddenly greeted by a splash of warm liquid as you fall into a crimson pool.
Can I stand? Am I swimming or wading?
Actually, make an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics. Okay, not horrible. Let's try this new die. 13.
As you land, thankfully it's not a terrible landing. But you do notice that this water does come down to about your shoulders. And you quickly stand up. You're blinded at first because of this crimson liquid that you can only assume to be blood, and you kind of wipe your face. Your hair is matted to your head and face, and you begin to look around with your eyes kind of squinting, and there is a light source. You can see that there is this crystal formation in the center of the room that appears to be emitting an orange light. And you can see that the walls, they are no longer made of stone. There is this shining, almost flesh-like appearance, and you can see several veins stretched alongside them, and different tunnels that seem to be almost allowing more of this blood to pour in, as you can see the blood kind of falling, cascading into this pit. You can see the pieces of people, bones. Eventually, you can see that occasionally from this crimson liquid, it just bubbles up. Like, bloop, bloop.
I'm going to start trying to wade towards the edge of the pool so I can get out, and then stop and turn around and thrash around a little bit, trying to find the wand that I had grabbed that I fell. Is that there with me?
Go ahead and just make an investigation check for me.
Four.
You know you had it in your hand, but when you fell, you must have let go of it.
Do I have my regular wand?
You do.
My everyday wand? Okay. I'm going to try to... That wand is the reason I'm down here, so I don't want to just leave it behind here. I'm going to try and cast Detect Magic. I know the magic I tried to cast as I was falling to stop the fall failed, so I'm a little worried here, but I'm going to try and cast Detect Magic and see if I can track that wand down.
You cast Detect Magic. And it's very strange. It's not as though you can pick up the magic of the wand, so much as you can sense that there is some sort of negative space of magic within your sense.
In a specific location?
That's right.
I'm going to try and reach towards that location. Is it like submerged in this pool?
That's right.
Yeah, okay. So reaching around, trying to slosh through the disgusting detritus here and see if I can find the wand.
Sure.
Or anything.
Go ahead and just give me an investigation with advantage.
All right. Take that advantage. Yeah, that's better anyway. 14.
You reach down into the pool, and eventually your hand is pricked by something. You can feel the sting as you clasp onto it, and you begin to pull it out of this kind of thick crimson liquid. And as you pull it out, you can see that nothing clings to it. It is not stained. It is not colored. It is clean. And you can feel something in this wand, some strange, unknown power. And suddenly, without, or against your will, you tighten your grip on it, and you can feel the pain setting in, and you feel something shooting up your arm as you're grabbing onto it. And you can add Thorns of Agony to your inventory.
Alrighty. Do I want to? Let's see. Thorns of... Here we go. There they are. All right. So reading this. Ooh. All right, so I'm going to just read this so that anyone interested knows what's going on here. It's a thorny wooden wand that glows purple and pulses like a heartbeat. So that can be a little gross. If you're attuned to it, you are immune to any effects that would damage you or cause you to make a saving throw period. Just immune to any all damage and anything that would make you make a saving throw. No, as a result of a creature or effect. Wait, I don't understand this. As a result of a creature or effect being damaged. Can you explain that to me, Brandon?
Yes, I might have written it a little crazy. Essentially, if you damage something and it would cause it to force an effect on you, let's just say that you hit something and it has thorns.
Gotcha.
And you would be damaged, you're immune to that damage. If
Gotcha.
you hit someone or you try to attack someone and you're forced to make a saving throw, anything that would reflect damage to you or cause you to take harm from you doing something to it, you're immune to those effects.
I understand. Okay, awesome. You gain Devil's Sight to a range of 60 feet. This is the one that's awesome, for me anyway, because all my spells pretty much are concentration spells. You can concentrate on 2 spells at once, but anytime you have to make a concentration check, you got to roll for each spell separately. So one could fail and the other one might not. But concentrating on 2 spells at once is huge.
Yeah.
And you gain access to the unique cantrip Eldritch Boom, which I don't know anything about, but we'll get there.
Should be
very
at the
cool.
top of the item.
Oh, all right. Well, I just closed the item, so let me pop that back up. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Eldritch Boom. A ball of crackling energy streaks toward a space within range. Creatures within a 15-foot radius must make a Constitution save or take D12 force damage or half on a successful save. And it increases. So at my level, it actually would be 2D12. Yeah, that's sweet. Eldritch Boom. So it's like an Eldritch Blast fireball-ish. Nice.
Right.
Nice. All right. Well, that's cool. Okay, so with that in hand, I'm gonna keep waiting rather towards some sort of edge. If one direction or the other feels like it's getting less deep, if there's a shallow 0 depth entry, I'm gonna try and walk that direction to get out of this thing and then get my bearings.
Sure. You begin to shuffle, and there is an echoing voice that resonates from an unknown location within the room, and it says, "How did you get your hands on that?" You recognize this to be the voice of Zoth.
I wish I could tell you the answer to that, Zoth. Come on out here so we can talk. Where are you?
You spoke with Finnan, didn't you?
I saw Finnan. I want to get a feel for his tone of voice there, whether he considers Finnan an ally or an enemy.
Make an insight check.
18.
With an 18, it's difficult to tell whether it's an enemy or an ally, but you can definitely tell that he is shocked. He didn't expect this to happen. There's definite surprise in his voice that you would speak to Finnan, whatever that means.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to leave his question unanswered. Where are you? And where are we? What is this thing that we're inside? And honestly, just why am I here?
You were supposed to die, and Finnan was meant to finish you off.
I take it that means you're not allowed to do the job yourself? It's not like you didn't have opportunity, right?
There's no answer.
Okay, I'm gonna, using my original wand, I'm gonna try and cast Fly and get back out of this thing the way I came in.
Okay. You cast Fly on yourself. Very easily, you're able to lift off the ground. You can see the blood dripping off of you. And you fly up. However, the esophagus itself is closed.
Anaphylactic shock.
Okay, I'm sorry Finnan didn't do your dirty work for you, Zoth. I guess whatever you brought me here for isn't really working out. Should we take this to Umbros?
You can see that the liquid beneath you, the pool that you had fallen into, that you're floating above now, begins to bubble in several different places. Just from where you are, you can notice about 5 different places that are just bubbling.
I'm going to try and rise as high as I can, so that I'm just, if something were to come up, I'm hopefully a little bit out of reach.
You can suddenly see that there is a tear in space and time that opens up not too far from you. This blackened hole. And these 2 humanoid figures suddenly fall and splash into the pool beneath you.
Wand is out and ready. Actually, new wand is out and ready. Thorns to unleash a eldritch boom if anything looks threatening.
You just hear me splash out of the pool. Just
Oh, Jesus!
what's going on?
Eldritch boom! Eldritch boom! Eldritch boom!
Oh God, what is this?
Yeah, suddenly Rondon crests above the what is it called? The surface of the blood. Just thoroughly nastied, and Dane does too, though. He looks a little bit calmer than Rondon does. Both of their eyes are still closed, and you can see them kind of, beginning to wipe everything from their face. There's just blood all over your beard, Dane.
It's like a spray of it.
Sure.
Dane, I think we're gonna be sick. This is too gross.
Rondon? Dane?
Oh, dang. Eric.
Finnan? Is that Finnan, or you pretend? Is that you? Tell me something only Rondon would know.
Well, this feels like the same old Rondon. I don't think I've ever been Finnan before.
Yeah, okay, you're Rondon. All right. What are you guys doing here? I'm so glad to see you, but also I'm a little sorry that you're here. What how did you get here?
Plot device.
Oh, that makes sense.
Wait, how'd you know about plot device, Dane?
Me and the DM are friends.
You're friends with the god? The dungeon master?
No, there was a some sort of fiendish dragon thing, and I'm like climbing. Is it like a pool that I'm climbing out of?
It's not sure it's a pool, but it's not like a pool. Like, just imagine that you're in a huge basin of blood with rounded edges. It's almost as if you're in some kind of stomach.
Cool. All right, and I'm really clumsily kind of like
For you,
stumbling
Dane,
out of it.
it would probably come down to about your waist, maybe like the bottom of the rib cage. Like standing up fully.
There was some sort of fiend that came and took your place, sent by Umbros, which I assume is the Smooth Men, if there was a name for him.
That's the name Finnan said. Yeah.
All right. Looks like you were right, Rondon.
Sometimes I'm correct. Broken clock is correct 2 times a day.
Once I get out, I'm gonna pick Rondon up under his armpits.
Hey! I have gotten taller recently. You don't need to pick me up anymore, Dane. I'm a grown man.
My apologies, and I drop him back in.
Okay. Yeah.
Press out of the water.
Okay.
So, anyways,
Where are we, and what's been going on?
also, I'm glad that we didn't have to like search for you because this would have been really weird.
It's true.
Yeah, okay, where we are in general, the abyss. More
Well,
specifically,
where are we in life?
In the mouth of an altar that swallowed me. This part I'm a little hazy on.
Beneath Ono.
No. The abyss. You remember the bone devil, like his house.
We were just talking to him.
Oh,
Good friends.
Did he send you here?
No, the other one, the one that took your place.
Oh,
Tilly.
the plot device. Yeah. Okay, you already said. Yeah.
Well, we named him Tilly, but he's a silly guy.
Tilly silly.
Call him Silly Tilly for quite some time.
He's not zany. Decidedly not.
That's true.
With-
He's not zany.
With a name like Tilly, he sounds a little zany.
Well, his name's Worm from the fresh-tilled earth.
That's a little less zany.
Are we safe here? Is this
Oh, almost certainly not.
all right?
You know, I've told you about that goat demon thing that comes and just threatens me every now and then, but never has the balls to do anything. Yeah,
Oh,
he's
God.
down here. He's down here somewhere too.
All right.
I lean into Dana. It's like, I think it's because Eric has them. And just, jeez, look at him. Babe,
Eric has what?
his balls.
Oh, right. Eric, are you castrating demons? Is that
I didn't mean this, Dane. I didn't mean this literally.
Suddenly, there's a collection of bubbles around Rondon.
Oh no, the balls.
He's a smart fellow.
He felt smart.
Is it
You know, I'm gonna let the
boiling?
bubbles take me. I'm gonna jump out of the way. Because
You are shoulder deep in blood, Rondon. There is no jumping.
Oh, hold on. I'm taller than Eric. I should be
that's
shoulder
true.
deep.
By how
So
much?
I think let's description. I think
I think
am
Rondon's like
4'6".
a full 5 feet tall.
5 feet. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Wow, that's almost 2 foot taller than me.
Yeah. So we're talking under boobs kind of area
Yeah.
for Rondon.
Under boobs.
I think I could jump. Anyways, so I guess that what I'll do is if I have action economy, I see the bubbles, knowing I can't jump out of it, I will do a giant's might and then jump out of the way.
All right, so you grow suddenly. You grow to a large size, and the blood kind of trickles down as you become this large creature, and you move out of the way, and the bubbles still bubble.
Okay, so it wasn't something that's was trying to attack me. This is interesting. Okay, I guess I'll just put my hand down there now. I'll now go towards it and put my hand down to the bubbles, grab whatever's trying to bubble.
Okay. What's your armor class?
21.
You suddenly feel this chomp on one of your fingers as you instinctively pull back, and you can see this crazy looking demon with it seems like half of it's just a mouth surrounded by eyes and 4 arms that just kind of writhe around, and it screeches out into the stomach, and more of them begin to pour out as I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh, initiative.
Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh.
And if you all could open up your Tarask.
This is the pit.
Yep.
Cool. You ever like get excited about a snack and then remember that you already ate it?
Yeah. That's like a fat person thing.
Yeah. That chocolate bar was just real good.
Speaking of it, I got some chocolate wait for me over there. Oh, yeah, that was weird. It's weirdly red for a minute.
Has there been a zoom update that has made it so that the window is bigger? It's taking up more screen real estate than it used to for me.
That's why I had to rearrange the zoom windows.
It's frustrating. It's hard to arrange D&D Beyond and Tarask and Zoom and be able to see everything.
Just get more monitors like me.
Well, I'm already working with 2, but
I need to get power supply for my second monitor so I can start using that.
Oh, I think I forgot to reset your guys' health. If you guys want to just, like, reset it for me. Because Rondon
Sure.
shows that he's, like, below half, which shouldn't be correct. Almost done here, guys. Thank you for your patience. All right. Eric, what'd you get?
14.
Rondon.
13.
13. Wait, Mike, don't you have, like, alert or something?
Yeah.
I think you always roll really bad.
I rolled a 7 plus 7 is 14.
Oh my god. You should be getting like 20s or something.
Yeah.
And Dane.
8.
Okay, that's a little on
On brand.
On brand. There you go.
I was thinking about my last character and how I had like a plus 15 to initiative and advantage on initiative rolls.
Uh-huh.
If I wasn't going first, I was going first.
Uh-huh.
So first of all, Rondon,
Mm-hmm.
you feel the bite of this creature as you take 12 points of piercing damage.
Ouch. Stop it.
Dang.
At least now that gives me some insight of what I need to do next.
Now it comes to... you can actually see that now surfacing from the pool of blood, one from down here from the south begins to swim toward you, Dane.
Oh, the whole thing is water or
That's
blood.
right. Yep,
I wasn't in a container that I climbed out of. We're
No.
just in blood.
that's right.
Got it.
And you can see that this strange, disgusting creature with a mouth that kind of divides its whole body, these sickly orange eyes and pale gray skin, and all of these appendages on the side, just swims toward you and just tries to grasp at you with an attack of a 14.
14 misses.
14 misses, all right. And you can see that it chomps at you, and you hold it at bay with the staff, and there is just thrashing and splashing of blood all around you. As Eric, it's your turn.
Okay. Flying, I'm going to switch tools. Here we go. Try and move over to about there, and then use an Eldritch Blast, not Boom, at the one right there that just swam up to Dane.
Okay.
Thank you for
And-
not using boom.
Yes. And there's 2 beams with this.
Mm-hmm.
One of them hits armor class 20, and the other one's 18.
Both of those do hit, yes.
Excellent. So... Okay, so that's... So that's a total of 12 damage, and it gets pushed to, I guess, here. It's 10 feet away from me, so that would be like right in there.
So boom, it slams into its form, and you can see that it is pushed beneath the water, and you can barely see its appendages just kind of floating above. It does still appear to be alive, but it's knocked back, and the splash of the blood itself just kind of showers everyone around it.
I think that's my turn. Just gonna kind of fly and watch for others that are coming.
Okay. Rondon, it is your turn now. You've got a bloody finger. Charlie bit you.
Charlie, I can't believe you'd bite my finger. And so I'll enact my hill rune and be like, no more. You can't hurt me anymore, Charlie. And start swinging on it. It's so long since doing combat. That is a 22 to hit.
22 definitely hits.
And there's my d12. So that is 15 damage. And then a d4. 19 damage total for the first hit.
19 damage total as you bring the timber axe down, and just there is just a parting of blood as it just is cleaved in half, disappearing beneath the surface. Several chunks of it just kind of float above, and it is thoroughly dead.
All right. And then I will move down to get the one that was attacking Dane.
Okay.
And then I'll roll to hit it. That is going to hit. It's a 28.
Yeah, 28 definitely hits.
Leave it. That is 15 plus 20 damage. It's super killed.
Most definitely. Again, as you just swing, and you can see that its body is just flung across and slams against the wall over here, just like boom.
And that's it for my action economy. I'm just like, all right, is there any more of those little bastards around here?
You can see that from the opening above. Eric, it seems to open just for a moment, and a single goat demon falls down and appears right here. As it splash falls right there, and it rushes to Dane. Dane, you can see the sickly, gray-skinned goat demon with pustules all over it. It swings its barbed tail at you from its tail is above the water, and you can see it almost like a scorpion just swinging above it as it swings toward your direction with a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
You take 8 points of piercing damage as its barbed tail sticks into the openings of the armor. You can feel this horrible diseased tail begin to take hold of you, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
That's a 9.
A 9. You are poisoned.
Cool.
Eek.
That is what I like.
Is there a poisoned effect on here? There should be, right? There it is. Poisoned. God, I'm so happy that you showed me this tool. It's so good.
Good.
So good. I'm usually pretty skeptical, so I'm glad that you stuck around to be like, no, it's actually good.
Right. It was frustrating for me. The multiple times I tried to show you, you were like, I don't want to learn this.
I'm just stubborn, dude.
I know.
All right. That is that creature's turn. Did you update your health?
I did on D&D Beyond, but not on the thing. So updated.
Okay, thank you. Let's see. Here we go. You can see that appearing from one of the sides of the cavern, seemingly from this falling, this waterfall of blood, appears this goat demon. However, it doesn't appear to be the same as the other ones, or rather, it doesn't actually use its tail. You can see that it uses hand signals, similar to how you use, Eric.
Okay.
You can see it conjuring an eldritch blast from its hands. For a 19 to hit.
Yeah.
And you take, oh shit, you take 10 points of force damage.
Okay. 10 points of force damage.
And I splash down into the
Into the blood.
blood.
Make an acrobatics check for me.
Alrighty. 9.
9. Unfortunately, you fall prone in the blood.
Oh.
Let's see. All right, that is their turn. As another demon shows itself from above here. And it goes swimming right towards you, Rondon. You can just hear it just swimming towards you, and it will try to take a bite out ya.
Right.
That is a 22.
Ooh, yeah, just hits.
That is 7 points of piercing damage as you just feel a bite right on your butt.
Right, and that gets halved.
Yep, that's right. So you take 3.
It's like, this is a minor inconvenience to to my day.
Ouchie.
You're gonna feel it.
You can see that now from the northeast corner of the room. Some strange magic flies out. Let's see here.
Again, my ADHD brain is like, some strange magic flies out. Hey, it's me, Magic.
Okay.
That is strange.
Forget about it. Ooh.
Suddenly, another eruption of black magic appears beneath you.
I like the ray tracing that is happening. with
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, that's nice.
Very cool.
What is ray tracing?
Oh,
The
just
shadows from,
Yeah.
so you can see where the light's coming from.
Ah, yes. And I need you guys to make a Constitution saving throw as at the surface of the blood, the circle of death appears.
Ooh.
All right, we will start with Rondon.
24.
24 succeeds. Dane,
4.
4
Yeet.
fails. And Eric,
13.
13 fails.
Double eek.
Let me just roll my dice here quick. Oh wow, that was a really shitty roll. So, Rondon, you end up taking 9 points of necrotic damage. Dane and Eric take 19 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
And strangely enough, wherever this came from was not revealed. That is the end of that turn. Dane, it is now your turn.
All right.
You're poison, me hearty.
I am poisoned. First,
Things first.
I'm the realist.
Yeah.
Just kind of as things are starting to rush and bubble up and fall from the ceiling or whatever, you see Dane's form like kind of that bluish sparkle, but then he just kind of becomes a little transparent as I use a bonus action to activate Dream Shift. I do have a question because it allows me to move through solid objects at half speed. Does it affect my movement standing in liquid like this?
I don't see why not.
Okay.
Yeah, makes sense to me.
I assume it's difficult terrain, right? Normally.
Right.
Okay. And then I am going to
Oops.
I'm going to risk the opportunity attack from that goat demon there. I'm going to step over to Eric.
Okay, so we're going to do that. So yes, you begin to move away, and it swings its tail out at you once more. Oh, sorry, I forgot this effect here. So, as you start your turn, you can feel this presence from this creature. And it is grotesque. Make a Constitution saving throw for me.
That's a natural 20.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you take 1 point of necrotic damage.
Cool.
And then, now that you're moving, it's going to get its attack of opportunity. I believe, does Dream Shift give them disadvantage, or is it just half damage, or is it both?
Nope, that's the wrong way. Sorry. I was damage 2 now. Dream Shift. Giving enemies disadvantage on attack rolls against me and gaining resistance
Okay.
to non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
So, first one's a 17, second one is a 5.
The 17 would hit.
Yeah, but it's disadvantage.
Okay. I didn't know if you were rolling 2 attacks with disadvantage or if those were the 2 rolls for the 1.
Two rolls for the 1, right?
Got it. Okay. So then I kind of, as I'm shifting away and the tail kind of glances through where it kind of appears my body is a little bit, I'm going to reach, well, shoot, I need to double check this. Yes, 1 action. I'm going to reach out. I'm going to cast Freedom of Movement on Eric.
Okay. I don't think that your character moved on the map. Can you move him again?
I thought I did, unless I moved him back for the opportunity attack thing.
Gotcha. Okay, there we go. So you cast Freedom of Movement?
I cast Freedom of Movement, so your movement is unaffected by difficult terrain. And spells and other magical effects can neither reduce your speed nor cause you to be paralyzed or restrained.
Nice. Thanks, Dane.
Go get him, Mugweed.
Alright.
And then this here. What is this? Is this like a pillar? Is that a dry spot?
That is actually a piece of, it looks like rock, but it's actually flesh that's attached to the ceiling.
But it's not like a surface that one could stand on. It's
No,
a
no,
pillar.
It's connected to the ceiling.
Got it. Okay. Then I will. Excuse me. Ouch. I'm gonna get my back against that pillar. Just gonna keep an eye on the room. That's my turn. Thank you.
All right.
Against the wall, up against the wall.
You can see that approaching from the bottom left corner of the room, Rondon, you see it just suddenly almost like slide in from this opening, this like tube that is filtering in, or rather allowing this blood to pool or spill into this room. You can see that it falls and lands inside of the blood, and it begins to cast some kind of magic, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Alrighty. I do get advantage against wisdom magic.
That's right.
I don't know why words failed me so hard. 17 plus 0, 17.
17 succeeds. So you begin to feel your muscles lock up, but you overcome the effect of this hold person spell.
Can't hold me. I'm made of stone. Kind of. It's the hill giant rune thing. Anyways, I'm gonna attack this guy now.
It is now this creature's turn, and you can see that from beneath the water, underneath the water, one of these writhing maw demons begins to swim in your direction, Mugweed. And you are still prone on the ground, so it does get advantage on this strike.
Okay.
One was a 3 and another one was a 23.
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
So you take 14 points of piercing damage as you feel this thing.
Ouch.
You are just trying to keep your head above the water, and this creature just swims up to you and just completely puts all of its weight on you and pushes you down as you feel its jaws just clasp onto your chest.
I was trying to adjust my hit points and I started to hit heal, and now I don't know where I am. There we go. Okay.
Okay. From the top of this stomach that you see the opening where the blood is spilling into the chamber. Another one of these creatures enters. And Dane, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
$17.
17 succeeds as you also feel your muscles beginning to lock up, but fortunately you are wise, and the spell is beneath you.
Darn right it is.
Darn tootin'. And it is Eric's turn.
Okay. So here's kind of what I envisioned. I was down completely submerged. Dane reached down and started pulling me up, and as he does so, casts this spell, and then this thing bites down on me.
Yeah.
And I'm wiping stuff from my eyes and trying to get a feel for where everything is, and instinctively with the new thorny wand, gripping it a little tighter, and if I weren't just coated in blood, you'd be able to see a little bit of blood coming out from my hand where I'm squeezing against the thorns. A eldritch boom. If I can get this, 15 foot. There it is, 15 foot. And let me move that a little bit if I can. Boom, boom. About like that, I think. Hopefully, should catch all three of those guys.
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
So let me go ahead and roll some con saves for them. So the goat demon on the bottom left, con save, that's a 14.
That's a fail.
The goat demon on the top, con save, that's a 12.
Fail.
And the writhing maw demon, con save, that's a 3.
3 fail. So they each take 12 points of force damage.
Oh my god. And you can see just the immensity of this detonation as most all of them are on death's door, as the blood just kind of shoots up into the air from this crackling ball of energy. And you can also see the vague outline of Zoth. As you can see that you actually ended up hitting him as well. And he needs to make a Constitution save for the concentration here. And suddenly his form is revealed.
Oh, there you are.
As his greater
Nice
invisibility wears off.
Sweet.
Alright. Eventually the shower of blood subsides. Is that your turn, Eric?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay put.
Okay. Rondon, it is your turn.
Perfect. So I am gonna attack number 1 right above me.
You just cleaned your face and now you're covered in blood again.
Oh God! It's a never-ending cycle down here.
It feels like when I eat ribs and I'll like eat one and I'll get my hands all wiped off and then I'll go for the next rib.
My hands all wiped off. Anyways, that's a 14 to hit.
For which one?
Number 3 or number 1, right above me.
This
For
guy.
Yep, the maw.
Gotcha. That does hit.
Oh, thank goodness. So that was a really crappy roll. D12. 10. 13. 17. 20 damage.
20 points of damage as you just split it in two. Just
Right down the mouth. Right through. You know what I mean. Anyways, we attack the goat man right there that's on basically on death's door.
Rondon the Butcher.
That was a critical fail. Natural 1.
Oof. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, you're getting your hits in, but suddenly a single drop of blood enters your eye, and you just kind of yeah. It's just like
Gonna get pink eye.
just causes you to swing your axe around wildly, and you miss.
Well, good thing it's looking one good eye at the moment. And I use my offhand with the Oculus.
Okay.
And that is 23 to hit.
That does hit.
Perfect. And D8. It's been so long since I actually rolled physical dice. 5 plus 5, 10, and then a D4 of psychic, or no, D6.
Should be a
psychic
D6,
damage. That's 1. I've also been forgetting about my giant smite. They also get another D6.
Mhm.
If I remember. So that's 11, 12 damage for him.
12 points of damage. Yeah, as the flail strikes down, And it's like those cartoons when like they get hit with something on the head and it just like makes like a cave in. They're just like, you know, like
Just accordion away.
yeah. Is that your turn, sir?
That it. No, that's not it. I'm gonna move because I have action comedy still. Get. Ooh, I can get right up on this guy's face. Yeah, it's 25 movement. Perfect. I'm there. I'm in his face.
You are in
not
his
gonna
face.
He's not gonna like me. And that's it. That's it. That is the Rondon Timbers special.
All right, and it comes to now this demon's turn here, the one on the far right. And it's going to move a step forward, and it is going to look at you, Dane, and it's going to stretch its arms out, and you see this ray of black energy streak in your direction. Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
$20 total.
20 total succeeds. As you take 13 points of necrotic damage as you feel your vitality drain from you.
On a success?
Yes.
13, okay.
Mhm. And all right, it is Zoth's turn.
I'm so thankful that I hit the mute in time
Why?
because I sneeze so loud. I don't know how to sneeze quietly without destroying my sinuses. It's just that dad sneeze. You gotta go full throttle with a lot of spit. Can't hold back.
You can
a
see
lot.
Zoth extend their hand forward and conjure this fire from their fingertips, kind of towards the center of the room-ish. The swirling nova, and I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw, including the maw demon that's right there. Just fuck that guy in particular.
That'd be a D20, I think I should be using, not a D12.
Why am I only getting 12s?
Yeah.
We'll start with Rondon.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 succeeds. Eric?
Also dirty 20.
Nice. And Dane?
35.
Oh, shit.
Wait, did
Yeah.
you say 35?
No, dirty 5.
I being cheeky.
Rondon, you take 11 points. Eric, you take 11 points. Dane, you take 23 points of fire damage.
I had 22 hit points. Dana's unconscious.
No.
The blood right next to me kind of explodes outward as from my book there's a surge of energy, and Dane, you have 1 hit point.
Nice.
Wowza.
Yeah, so just as you're about to, your eyes kind of roll back and you feel everything slipping away into darkness, and suddenly there is almost like just a single shred of magic that just holds your heart together and keeps you awake. And it smells awful in here now. I mean, if it didn't before, it smells awful now because it's just burnt
Yeah.
blood.
Boiled blood.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Also, I'm just a little fun fact. My health right now, I'm at 69.
Nice.
And you can see Zoth actually pull a potion and drink it, though nothing seems to happen. Their wounds don't seal up. You're not exactly sure what that is. And it is now Dane's turn. You are gasping for breath as everything just begins to slow down. You can hear your heartbeat just everywhere. It's just goom, 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 goom. And you can feel the water or the blood just sloshing around.
Okay. Is that Writhing Maw still alive?
Oh, definitely not. I forgot to kill it.
Okay. I've got a choice to make. I've got two things. Oh, I don't have to make the choice. I can do both. So kind of as this is happening, and I'm kind of reeling, and I imagine I've got like the ears ringing, like in war movies.
Sure.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
First,
Things first.
blue like flame begins to streak back from Dane's eyes as I activate for I think the second time ever Fury of the Wild Heart,
Oh.
Okay.
Yes.
which increases my initiative by 4. Not terribly helpful, but it's something.
Sure.
Um,
I'll do that after this turn because it should
Yep.
make you faster.
Yep. I gave myself 5 temporary hit points because that's a thing. I get 5 temporary hit points per round,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yep.
Okay. And then I'm going to cast at 5th level Mask Cure Wounds
Okay.
on all 3 of us.
On you, Eric, and Zoth, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
Screw
preferably.
Rondon.
You know, I actually gave it to the goat demon at the top. He
He's
looks
really hurt. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
please.
here's the deal with Mask Cure Wounds. Within a 30-foot range, I can choose up to 6 creatures. I'm just going to get all the goat demons.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Why wouldn't you? I mean, they really
We are
need it.
kicking their butts too hard. They need a bit of an edge.
You're thinking about the little guys.
So that is 16 plus 5, 21 points of healing for all 3 of us.
Sick.
Now I won't be at 69 anymore.
Sorry,
Dang it.
pal.
Less cool. 90. Ugh.
And then with my extra use of Wild Shape that I just got, Yeah, so where Dane is standing, I lift the Apexis Flora out of the blood and I slam it back down as it splashes in this like a shockwave ring of blue energy kind of washes over the 3 of us and heals us. And then I slam it again and I'm surrounded by that black and blue sand energy magic, and then rising up out of the blood is a winged lion-like creature with spikes on his tail, as I use my monstrous wild shape to turn into a manticore,
All right.
which is a large creature. If you could adjust my size, thank you. I'm also no longer dream shifted because that is only in my humanoid form.
Gotcha.
And I let out a big old Dane roar.
Yes.
Narina!
Good turn. You can move still.
I will kind of fly up and see. I need to get this out of the way. Kind of fly over and bounce off that kind of smaller pillar. Kind of like land against it and push myself back off and land in the blood in front of the goat demon over here.
All right. So just woof, and you kick off that pillar and land right there in the splash. And you can feel that to your right, just right over here, there is a pretty heavy flow of blood that just seems to be kind of spraying down and between the both of you. Is that your turn then, sir?
That's my turn. Action, bonus action, free action, movement. I'm tapped.
All right. You can see that the goat demon down at the bottom left-hand corner begins to move forward.
Ah, shoot. I forgot he was down there. He was off the bottom of my screen.
And he begins to weave a spell. And Rondon, I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Charisma. Yeek. Okay. So we die. I'm rolling pretty well with that.
Don't you get an advantage on those as a gnome?
Yes, it's
Against
wisdom,
magical
charisma, and intelligence. Any magical effects that do those.
Ooh, 19 plus 1, dirty 20.
Dirty 20 succeeds as you can feel almost like your eyes are clouded and they begin to flicker, almost like everything around you begins to disappear. And as you look in that direction, Eric, you can see that Rondon is almost like flickering away from space, and then suddenly it fails.
Well, that was a weird feeling.
And
Let's not do that again.
And they're going to use the last 5 feet of movement to step behind this pillar and hide. And it is this goat demon up here. You know what? They're going to try the same thing. Go ahead and make another charisma saving throw, Rondon.
All right. Let's go again. This. Oh, 17. I don't know why math was escaping me.
Math! That succeeds. Once again, you feel yourself beginning to disappear, but this creature fails and runs around here. Disappears.
I said I didn't want to do this again. Why are you goat demons so mean?
It is your turn, Eric.
Okay. Because the one in the southwest reminded me that he existed, I
Murder him.
step down this direction, and it's actually just a momentary kind of stumble because I was expecting to have to fight against the blood. and I'm just moving through it as if it weren't even there. And it's, whoa,
Yeah.
And I'm gonna move to there. Can I see him?
You are in between two spaces right there.
Oh, okay. Hang on. Let me zoom in a little bit so I can see the map a little better. Yeah, no. There. What? It moved me again. There we go. All right.
Why is in between spaces an option?
Yeah.
It's part of the new update. I don't know why. It used to not let you do that, but there's no setting on Terras that can take that away. You do see him right there, actually.
Excellent. Okay, so I'm going to use a bonus action to... Let me make sure I've got this. Yep, here we go. Have the purple energy coming off the thorned wand kind of throbs and shoots out and envelops this goat demon and then kind of sucks into him, and he's just got a faint aura of dark purple hex energy. And then I'm going to Eldritch Blast him with a hex.
All right.
So both beams are going at him. That is 15 and 19.
Both hit.
Sweet. So that's 10 points of force damage and 7 points of necrotic damage from the hex.
Wait, 7?
It's a D6 for the hex, right? Oh,
yeah. You know, you're right.
Okay.
Yeah. Because you did 2 beams, right?
I did 2 beams.
Okay, excellent.
Okay.
And he just like flies to the back of the wall and just explodes on contact. Just...
And that some of that purple aura energy funnels back to me because this time I remembered that cantrips can heal me. And so 5, 7. I'm going to take 7 points of healing here.
And you also gain a thicker blood armor around yourself.
Yeah.
You're just kind of slowly coming up from the blood that's just right underneath them.
Wahahaha.
And if I remember correctly, I don't move the hex until my next turn, right?
Right, it's a bonus action.
Yeah, so then I believe that's my turn. I've used my movement, I've used my action.
Okay. All right, so at the end of that, it comes to Rondon, your turn. You can see that the potion that Zoth imbibed has taken some strange effect, though it is not immediately apparent. Though he is standing right in front of you, this sickly, smaller comparative to you right now, goat demon with this green skin, these pustules, and this almost like a higher intelligence in his eye.
All right. Well, I'm going to start attacking it and beat the intelligence right out of him. Does a 14 hit?
A 14 does not hit, actually.
All right. How about a 14 plus 11? So 25.
25 does hit.
All right. Roll out some damage. It's 10 plus 7, 17. 19. 23. 7. 6, 28. 28 damage.
28 points of damage. All right. And you can see that the strike The strike seems to be mitigated somehow.
I don't know how you're doing this, but I'm gonna hit you again. And
However,
bonus act.
a different effect that you see is that as you strike him, there is this kind of flame that expels from his form as you take 8 points of fire damage.
Ouch.
And he will also use a reaction to use Hellish Rebuke. Which is... You've activated my trap card, Kaiba.
I play Pot of Greed.
Which allows me to draw 2 additional cards from my deck. Wasn't Tyler quoting that yesterday?
Yes. Because I think I also brought it up for that.
It was
too.
that exact same conversation flow.
Was it really?
Yeah.
That's funny. Alright, so it is... Oh, shit. Okay, so you take... 5. That's 5. 14 plus 22... Make a dexterity saving throw.
Dex. 7, 9, or 6? Oh, that's a 6. 8.
You take 22 points of fire damage
Golly.
as he casts Hellish Rebuke on you. And it seems as though both his skin emits this flame, and he also used this reaction to cast a spell to retaliate against you. But that is all he has at this moment, so go ahead and make your second strike.
All right, so I will use my bonus action because I already used my first one for the Oculus Macabre. I don't think it's gonna hit. 13. 13 doesn't hit.
No, unfortunately, it does not hit.
All right, then I will use action surge.
Okay, yeah.
So it's my bonus. So I'll do a first hit. 28 to hit.
Definitely.
Plus 11 or 7 plus 7. That is 14. 18. 20. 21 damage. And then for my second attack,
What was the first damage?
21.
21. Oh shit! And you end up taking 15 points of fire damage as you strike him. You actually get dealt damage back.
Right. How much damage was that?
It was 15,
15. Okay.
and his was 20. Right? Is that right?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, and then risk it for the biscuit. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna hold back my second attack. Or can I do that?
Yeah, you can. You're saying you want to hold your action?
Yeah, I'm gonna hold that second attack, but in place enact my fire rune. Because that's a special action, not a bonus action. Or can I do? Wait, hold on. I should ask you that. Can I do 2 special actions or just 1 special action?
'Cause... What's the first special action?
The first special action was the God, why is my
The action surge?
Action surge?
the action surge? Yep.
Oh yeah, totally.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, then I'll enact fire rune, and he has to make a DC 16 strength saving throw.
And you can see that the chains actually don't affect him, as he is immune to fire.
Well, if he's still in place, he can't move.
Okay. Does it still affect them if they're still immune or no?
He just won't take the damage, but he will be restrained.
Okay. So that is a what kind of save?
Strength.
Okay. So that is Oh god, I hate this number combination. I'm really bad at this one. 22.
He succeeds. Then I'll take the I'll take the opportunity attack and just move away.
He has already used his reaction.
Oh, then perfect. Then I'm getting the fuck out of there. And that's my turn.
All right. You don't look terrible. Did you get?
Oh no, I haven't updated interest yet.
Oh, okay.
I look terrible.
Here, I'll move you over one space there. There we go. So you're not in the center. All right. Just for your sake, so you know, Mike, that effect that he is receiving, that Rondon is taking damage from, that is exactly what the wand protects from.
Yeah, right.
All right. So that is your turn, Rondon. Now it is the goat demon who is right here next to Dane.
Did my initiative get updated?
It did not. Let me do that now. What was the total? What was the...
It should add 4, which I think should put me at 12.
12. This goat demon still goes before you.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's time to do this. You can see that the goat demon looks around, and you can see that it plunges both of its hands into its chest. You can hear the ripping and tearing of sinew, the cracking of bones, and there is suddenly this almost like a wispy red energy that travels from it to Zoth, and it collapses on the floor dead.
I scared it to death.
Uh-huh.
Way to go, Dane.
Oh.
It smelled like a fart on its way out.
And it vanishes beneath the crimson surf, and it is now your turn, Dane. Sorry, hold on. I think it messed up here. There we go. It is your turn now, Dane.
All right. Well, with my immediate target missing.
Yeah, you just got there and it was like, fuck this, I'm out!
Yep. Exactly. I will... fly up here, for starters.
As soon as you round that corner, you can see a goat demon that was previously hidden there.
Perfect. I am going to kind of do the thing again where I land against that pillar in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to throw 3 tail spikes.
Okay, at which one?
I'm going to start throwing at the lesser, not Zoth.
Okay.
So that's a +5 to hit. 12.
12 unfortunately misses.
13.
13, let me just double check here. 13 still misses.
14. Did he freeze?
Yeah, he's frozen.
Is he?
Yeah.
What a fool!
You fool! He's like, bah!
Oh,
Oh,
there he is.
hey! You came back to us! What was that last attack?
Does a 15 hit?
The 15 does hit.
Okay.
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Huzzah.
Excelsior!
Praise the sun.
And that's only 5 points of piercing damage.
Which is
Yeah,
enough to
there's
actually
that.
take it down as it as
good.
the spine pierces it right in the chest, and it just loses the strength to stay upward and just floats. And
I'm
it-
on the board. And then I will finish my movement coming down and landing behind Zoth.
Okay.
And that's it.
And now it is Zoth's turn. You can see that as a bonus action, there is this strange kind of energy as they touch their chest. And you can see that this kind of purple shadow begins to grow, this aura around them. I'm going to take a gamble here. And yeah. They reach their hand out, and you can see this sickly purple energy beginning to wrap around your head, Rondon. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. And it's magic.
This is magic, correct?
Ooh. Come on, natural 20. Natural 15.
Is that the total?
Yeah, I have nothing to wisdom.
Okay. This fails.
I saved?
No,
Saved?
you fail.
Oh no. This is worse.
As he
Tell
uses,
me how I die.
As he uses his once per day ability. Let's see. And he tells you he says, I suggest you kill your friends.
Didn't he already suggest Eric like 2 hours ago?
Yeah.
I mean, I get my spells back with a short rest. So.
I know, like spells on a short rest versus 1 a day ability. I was just making sure.
Oh. Yeah, right.
No. Suggestion isn't a one a day ability. His one a day ability is an ability that I just used. That was the bonus action he used.
Got it.
Okay. All right, then I'll react. You know what? That sounds like a good idea. I've been meaning to cut down Eric a little bit shorter.
And that's his turn. Actually, no. He's going to move away from you, Dane.
And I'm gonna take an attack of opportunity with my bite.
Okay.
There's a 9 hit.
It does not. Eric, it is now your turn.
Okay. So I'm going to move the hex over to Zoth with my bonus action.
Okay.
And switching tools on Tarask. Here we go. Try and stride purposefully, as confidently as I can muster, just straight toward him. Zoth, pointing over my shoulder at Rondon, this kind of party trick is not going to stop us. You know you're defeated. Give it up. And then I'm going to turn and whip the wand back behind me and cast Dispel Magic at Rondon.
Okay. So, what level do you cast it at?
5th.
5th dispels the suggestion.
Wait, why did I want to attack Eric?
Yeah. You're just saying this out loud.
I feel like I had a good reason. Yeah, whatever. He's a good guy.
I was for sure about to Dane shape and do the exact same thing, but that was way better.
Good turn. That's your action, however. No, wait, you did your bonus, didn't you?
I did my bonus,
Okay.
and I did all my movements, so that's all I
right.
got.
Excellent. And now it is Rondon's turn. You were one turn away from attacking your friends.
Yeah, shoot. Well, Eric, I think it sounds like something you would do.
Yeah, your mind was clouded with thoughts like screw him and his spicy potato recipe and
Give me the recipe. What a terrible friend. All right. I know I had it. Where is it? Second one. There we go. It's been so long I've forgotten the names of everything. So I'm gonna do a second wind. 1d10 plus 10.
Excellent.
Nice. That's just what I needed. 19 points.
Second wind is such a good ability, man.
I know. I can't
So
wait till I get
good.
the second one.
A third win, if you will.
He said it. All right. No, it's a bonus action. I'm just trying to think of all the things I can do without totally screwing myself. Okay, I'm just gonna have to eat some points. So I will get up in the mix again. Yeah, everyone's pretty much dead. I'm gonna work my way around to the other side of Eric and put myself right there, so I can start attacking. I honestly forgot his name.
It's on the board, dude.
I know. I'm zoomed out enough that like I'm reading it as Zeth, and I'm like, that's not right. Zoth. There we go. I zoomed in way too much. All right, start swinging. Do what I do best. That is 26 to hit.
That definitely hits.
D12 plus 11.
Let's see. I'll move you one space closer here so that you're centered. There we go.
D12 plus 7. That is 11. That's 15. 17. 21. 24 damage.
Okay. 24 points of damage. He will use his reaction, make a dexterity saving throw.
Dex. $17.
Uh, 17 just succeeds. From the initial damaging reflect that he has, you take 12 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And from the Hellish Rebuke that he's going to cast, it is going to be 6 plus 5, 11, 16, 20 divided by 2, 10. So you take 10 points of fire damage.
Thank goodness. Alright, so. Okay. Then I'll take my second attack.
All right.
That is 23.
Definitely hits, yeah.
17. Yeah, I'm gonna just go all out on that. Release the
Okay, yeah.
timbers. So that's 17.
Detonate the
plus-
charges.
Yep. 18. 21. 25. 6. 7. 1 and 30. 30 damage.
30 points of damage. Okay, and you take 12 points of damage from the backlash.
Ouch. I'm not feeling too good. I gotta zoom out so I can actually. No, wrong direction. So I can back away from this guy because he can't attack me. He already used his reaction.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and there you go. That's where I'm at. And that is my turn. Thank you.
All right. So I think that brings us to Dane.
So Dane is going to kind of prowl. Manticore Dane is going to prowl behind this northern pillar. So he's back around behind Zoth, and there's just this low rumbling growl, lion-like, you know.
Give us a preview of what that sounds like.
Nope.
Rare.
My chest doesn't do the proper reverberation to do that justice. You know what I'm saying?
whoa.
Yep. And I cast Booming Blade on my tail spikes. But as I'm prowling and growling, I kind of can't bring myself to clear my head enough to make an attack because I forgot to give myself disadvantage on my last round of attack, so I'm just not going to make it.
Oh, shoot.
Because I'm poisoned still.
Right.
So I'm going to forego my action to accommodate that. But I'm there and I'm threatening.
I'll give you one attack.
Okay.
Still with disadvantage, but I'll...
Where's my disadvantage? There it is.
This is a bite?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, let me double check. If you're giving me the choice between bite and claw, the bite does a higher damage die, so I'm going to take that.
Okay.
With disadvantage. Hey, that's a 16 and an 18, so a 21
Yeah,
for the lesser.
that hits.
Dice. All right, and that is 6 points of piercing damage.
Okay. And you end up taking 7 points of fire damage as the strange effect is reflecting damage back at you.
All right. Wild shape. Actually, I only take 2 points off my normal HP because I have 5 temporary hit points. So, cool. Fix that. Wild shape HP on Tarrasque is super weird. I don't know the best way to update that because none of it's right. So, I'm just going to leave Tarrasque, I guess, because that's my Dane health.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's my turn.
Excellent. It comes to Zoth. You're really backing him into a corner here, guys.
Good.
You can see him moves away from you, Dane.
I will take an opportunity attack if I am allowed one.
Yes.
Can that opportunity attack be a grapple attack?
I don't see why not. That also begs the question of why doesn't anyone just do that?
I don't know. I thought of it just now.
Yeah. I'll say yes. You'll have disadvantage on it though, because you're poisoned.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that I can live with that.
Go for it.
And that's a strength.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta get back to the Manticore, which has a +3 to strength. That is, I rolled a 19 and a 17, so a 20 total.
That succeeds. He rolled a 16 on the higher.
So I grapple him before he can walk away.
Okay. How do you grapple him? Just curious.
So as I'm kind of biting at him and he's starting to walk away, I'll just grab the big lion's paw and just pull him back.
Okay.
And I'm kind of pinning him against myself.
And you can hear him just shout out, just like, "Ah!" as he's
And
grabbed.
I look up at Eric and just wait for him to do what he's gonna do. I know it's still Zoth's turn, but
Mm-hmm.
just for flavor, I'm
Sure.
looking to Mugweed.
And he just says, "Fine, but you asked for it." And you can see that he puts his palm down to the ground, and you can see this this growing ball of fire just. And I need you all to make a dexterity saving throw.
Manticores are immune to flame.
Dex, okay. Oh. Grab my day. Don't know where it went.
Okay, we'll start with Rondon.
15.
15 does not succeed.
Eek. No.
No, wait, I'm sorry. It does succeed. He doesn't have that
Okay.
effect anymore.
Thank God. I was going to use an Indomitable because I remembered I had that.
Yeah, he doesn't have that effect anymore. Eric.
Nat 20 for a total of 25.
Nice.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
And Dane.
It was a dexterity saving throw.
That's right.
And then poisoned affects attack rolls and ability checks, but not saving throws, right?
Correct.
So Fury gives me advantage, which gave me an 18 plus 3, 21.
All right, so you all succeed. Eric takes quarter damage. So,
Boys.
let's see. So Rondon and Dane, you take 14 points of fire. Eric, you take 7.
Okay. And I maintained concentration on the hex.
It was 14, you said?
14, that's right.
Okay.
I am not looking good.
Let me check his inventory quick. There's got to be something I can use here.
No, probably not.
I don't see
Yeah.
how.
cut it out.
No, that's it. Eric, it is your turn.
Okay, and the Dana Corps has him grappled, right?
That's right.
All right. So, I'm gonna step right up to him and draw out a dagger that blood droplets are flying off of as it goes wah, 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 and just hold it up to his chest and say to him, "This is over. You see you can't win. Take us to Umbros, or we can finish this now." And I'm going to use that as an intimidation. That's my action.
Okay. Go ahead and make an intimidation with advantage.
$16.
Okay. We'll see what comes of it next turn. It is Rondon's turn. Holy shit, you're looking really bad right now.
Yeah. I'm gonna hold my action because if I attack him, I will die.
I could do this all day.
Don't want to, but I could, I guess.
That's a scary effect, isn't it?
Yes.
Can you imagine Eric's he's holding the dagger and stabs him, and then he's just just dies from the fire that lashes back, and he's like, all right.
Fortunately, Eric's immune to that.
That's true. Now he's immune to that. Yeah.
Right.
I'm all right. I'm contemplating. No, I'm not gonna do it. I was thinking about doing one of my Oculus attacks.
Oh my god! Disintegrate or what?
The necrotic one. But then I was like, no, I don't want to because I'm pretty sure I get everything back after a long rest, and I don't know if we'll long rest down here. So yeah, I'll just ready attack. If he moves my way, I'm gonna chop him down and then die.
All right.
So that's what I'll do.
You'll just hold.
Don't come over here. Don't you do it. I'll chop you.
Dane, it's your turn.
Just to kind of solidify Eric's point, the spiked tail kind of waves in front of his face, and I'll kind of reel it back, and I'm prepared to just start throwing spikes at him if he moves away, if he attacks. Well, no, spikes is a bad because it's ranged and he's in.
You already have disadvantage.
Oh yeah,
you there.
Yeah, spikes.
You can't have double disadvantage. So.
But I have advantage currently because Mugweed and I are flanking him.
That's
so,
true.
Yeah, I will wave the tail as kind of an intimidation tactic, but oh crap. No.
There we go.
Oh yeah. Oh
Y'all
no,
are
I was
frozen,
right.
But the voice things are still working. You can still hear me, maybe.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Or...
I don't know if you can hear us.
I couldn't.
Oh, there we go.
That was the pose you were stuck in.
I don't have an Ethernet port on my laptop, so I couldn't hardwire if I wanted to, unfortunately. But so I'll still as an intimidation tactic, I'll still wave the tail, but I'll also just kind of flex the claws, not doing any damage. Just
You're
really
making
driving
biscuits
home.
on him.
I'm making biscuits. There we go. I'm just driving home Eric's point. You're not getting out of this, buddy.
You're driving him home.
I'm driving him home.
That's very nice of you.
Can I intimidate him with that?
Yeah.
I guess I'll be missing my held action then. So yeah, I'll double down on his intimidation.
Okay. So it's still with disadvantage
Okay.
because you're poisoned.
And I'm poisoned. I just didn't know if I got advantage for anything fancy that would cancel that out. All right. So for my intimidation, that is a 6.
Okay, so you go rar. And he's like,
It's a different. I'm going for a different angle. And that's my turn.
all right, and it is Zoth's turn now. And you can see him look at you, Eric, with this hatred, but also this almost sense of desperation. He says, "There is no negotiation. I cannot lose. My life depends on it." And he is going to cast a spell.
Is there any kind of reaction or anything? I didn't hold an action. I used the action for the intimidation.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that I really have a reaction I can do.
You can speak.
Okay. Yeah. Your life depends on it if we continue the way we have been for the last minute. Stop now, and we can help you. Take us to Umbros. Let's settle this with him. Or is Umbros the one you're worried about? If so, then we'll just go away from him. Whatever. Let's stop this, Zoth.
He closes his eyes and says, "It's too late for that." And they are going to... Man, doesn't really have much else. Yeah, they're going to make an attack against you. You can see that they reach out with their demonic claw, and they cast Vampiric Strike with a 26 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Runic Shield.
What is that, like a
Reroll your
Okay,
attack.
Right.
Yep.
So that is a 21 to hit.
Still hits. Good effort,
God.
though. Thanks.
Good hustle.
Yeah, you bet. I tried.
Let me just pull the specifics. Here we go. 5 plus 11, 16. You take 16 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
They heal 8. That is their turn. It is now your turn, Eric. As you feel the vampiric touch suddenly grasp onto your chest, your torso, and you can feel your vitality draining from you, and some of his wounds begin to seal up as all of you stand there in the blood.
I've still got the dagger held up there.
Mm-hmm.
And say, "I'm sorry it had to be like this, Zoth. and then with the other hand, bring up the wand and suck the moisture out of his goat body with blight. Constitution save.
Okay. That's a 21.
Oh, god dang it. All right, so I got to look at the spell here. Does that half? Yeah, that's half damage. Okay, so I'm just going to roll on D&D Beyond because that's a lot of dice. Hello? Here we go. So 38, that'll be 19 points of necrotic damage plus a hex.
Hex is only for attack rolls,
Oh, okay.
not for spells.
Then it's just straight 19 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. Which, brings him down to just barely hanging on. You can see that he doubles over as he's within the claws of this this giant manticore creature behind him. And you just hear him like...
And yeah, I'll just look at his now weakened body and just say, it's over, and start walking away. Just turn my back to him, walk away.
And you begin to walk away as he initiates Hellish Rebuke. Make a dexterity saving throw. This is his last Hellish Rebuke.
17.
17 succeeds. It is still halved. That's 14 plus 7, 21. So 10 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And you take no points of damage.
Okay, does that count? The rebuke
Yeah.
counts as...
Mhm.
Okay, well, then there we go.
Yeah. Any retaliatory attack aimed towards you as a result of someone getting damaged does nothing.
Cool.
That wand is nice.
Yeah, it is.
And you can, as you're walking away, the rest of you can see his like expression go from that of like someone like attempting to get their last strike, like the last laugh, and then just like falls into despair as the attack did nothing. As Eric just has his back turned. And Rondon, it is your turn.
All right. So, consuming a consumable, is that a bonus action?
It depends on what it is.
Potion of healing, of greater healing.
That's a bonus, yep.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna do that. 44. It's 1, 5.
You're like, fuck.
Yeah,
fuck.
pretty much. 8, 9 plus 4.
Gotta give yourself a
13.
cushion so you don't die.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking. So, 13 points of healing. All right, come on. Let me heal myself so I can attack. Perfect. Just enough. All right, I'm gonna move up and get up in his face. I'm like, it's a shame that Eric wasn't the one that was able to kill you, because now it's gotta be me. And I'm gonna start attacking him.
All right.
That is 13 plus 11. That's 24 to hit.
Yep.
4 plus 7, that is 11. 13 damage for the first attack.
13 points of damage. You take what is that? 12 points of fire damage.
God.
And how do you want to do this, Rondon?
Woo! All right.
Just imagine this: your whole body is scorched, and you're standing in this pool of blood. Eric walks away. Basically, as like the huge explosion happens, all he's missing is the sunglasses.
That's right.
Apstract. All right, quit talking now, and just chop off his head, send it flying. Hopefully, going over Dane.
Going over Dane, okay.
Yeah, so it doesn't hit him in the head.
Oh, sure.
It'd be mad awkward.
All right, yeah. So you slice the head, and it flies into the air. Eventually splashing in the blood as his body falls limp, and you can see that there is this blackened blood that spills into the pool that you are currently sat in.
Oh boy, guys. Haven't felt this weak in a long time.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's the one who brought me here. I was kind of hoping he'd be the one to get us out. Obviously, he's not going to be doing that anytime soon. Okay, Rondon, you don't look great.
I don't feel great either. Believe it or not.
Dane's like, row, 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 row.
Yep. Oh, Dane. You do say a lot.
Is there anything else happening in the room?
Interestingly, yes. You notice that the black blood that's actually spilling out of Zoth's body has now formed this kind of circle of black on the ground. And it's very strange because your eyes have to adjust to it for a second, but the circle is perfectly circular. And you can see that at the edges of this black circle, the blood from within the room actually begins to spill into it.
Like, we've done this before, Dane, and I just jump right back into it.
Oh, Rondon. Oh, okay, he's gone.
I would say, well, this was the correct thing to do.
Let me see if I can't do this. It's almost as if like that. If you guys can see that.
Mm.
It creates like a black hole.
Can I look into it?
See Rondon.
Yeah,
Is it just black?
You see Rondon descending into it, and you can see that at the rim of it there's a waterfall of blood.
I don't know how you got here, Eric, but this looks like what got us here.
So maybe this is the way out? Okay. I don't know how I got here either. So...
In any case, our friend is already through, so...
Yeah. And he was hurt before he went in, so... Okay.
The impact will definitely kill me.
Yeah. And jumping in.
I'll follow.
Okay. You all follow suit as you jump into this void. It is dark all around you, but you can see this light from above where you came in, just kind of being your only point of reference in this dark descent. The blood that was falling, though, begins to almost dissipate, almost into like a mist, this red mist all around you. And after a while, that point of light from above begins to disappear into nothingness. You can feel yourselves falling. And suddenly it is as though your speed is slowed. The rate at which you're falling. Suddenly your feet meet with a floor, though it is not one that you can necessarily see until your foot meets with it, and there is this ripple of purple energy, almost like a wave, just like as you touch down.
Can Eric and I see anything?
You cannot. This is
Even with Devil's Sight?
mm-hmm.
Hmm.
It seems a little sketchy. Right? Can you guys see anything, or is it just me blind?
Interestingly enough, however, you can see each other just fine.
Okay. Okay.
Are we all lucid dreaming together?
That's the
Did
most
we-
reasonable conclusion.
Or did we all like die and this is just kind of like some purgatory? If so, sorry for killing us.
I want to smell.
You do smell pretty terrible, Dean.
Do you have like keen senses?
No,
Okay.
I just want to smell.
Sure, make a perception check.
Am I still poisoned?
Yes.
I don't know how long that lasts, or if there's a condition to end it. 20 total.
You take a good whiff, and the smell of iron is very strong in the air. It is overwhelming.
I think we're in a blacksmith shop.
Dane becomes mega poisoned now.
Just dead.
Well,
So was it? Go
I'll
ahead.
put my foot down again.
Mhm.
Is there another? Is it like every footfall that there's a
That's correct.
ripple?
Mm-hmm.
all right, let's just start stomping our feet, see if there's a path anywhere. Just start fire feeding.
All 4 feet.
Do you really do this?
Sure.
Yeah, if it looks like maybe it'll reveal anything. Yeah.
I mean, I'm doing it.
All right,
sure.
everyone make a strength check.
Well, this is my best one. Don't fail me. Hey, yes. 27 for round on.
27.
Oh.
Wait, for a check? Oh shit.
Mm-hmm. Sorry. Nope. I'm lying. That was a saving throw. 18 plus 5, 23.
Okay. And then Eric?
3.
Okay. in true mugweed fashion.
Yes.
And then Dane.
15.
Okay. You begin to jump and stomp, and eventually you do see that there is an edge that was not previously seen. It appears as though the ripples send out, and there is a border.
I'm gonna start walking towards that border and just kind of like take a peek over.
You look down, You can see thousands of pairs of eyes, almost like this writhing mass of shadow beneath you.
All right, that I don't know if we're supposed to go further down, but that doesn't seem like the right way.
No, I'd say not that way. Yeah.
I'm gonna quick save
Sure. Okay.
and then jump. So I want to load up my, low save state. Just to be careful.
Sure.
So when we were doing that, other than the edge, were we able to see like a path or like any other direction that we can go that wasn't the edge?
Go ahead and just everyone make a perception check as well.
And this is still with disadvantage.
Yep, you're poisoned.
Natural 20. And I have a +0 to perception too.
You said what? What did you roll, Rondon?
Natural 20.
Oh shit! All right, Eric.
8.
Okay.
I rolled a natural 20 and a 4, which gives me a 13.
Yeah, poison sucks. Rondon is the most perceptive of this group. As you guys were stomping around, there was some sort of path that was revealed that's outside of the border where you landed. This almost like some kind of flat magical platform that you guys are standing on. And there is a path that reveals some way to advance.
Wait, guys. There's something past the edge. Watch. And I jump over to the path.
Oh.
See?
Ah!
Oh God!
Bye, Rondon.
I load up my save state.
Yeah. Oh man.
But see, guys, it's safe. It's there's a path. I just wanted to scare you. Sorry, bad timing. Should have read the room a little bit better.
Okay, yeah. Hey, before we go charging forward, I feel like we need to address your whole situation here. You look like you're barely able to stand.
Just blood just kind of like pouring out of my cheek. Just
I
do you mean?
can heal him, but I can't. This is the end of my monster shapes. I have to be me again to cast that spell.
I pull out this jeweled heart. This was a gift from Presea. This'll heal, but once we use this, it's gone. It has no power left. So I don't want to use it if we don't absolutely need to. But
I'll Dane shape.
well, we can take a small rest here. We can take a short rest if need be.
Can
I mean,
we?
yeah, you're a lot more trusting of the magical purple ripple floor holding us up for the next hour
Yeah,
than I am.
There is a strange movement from the collar of Rondon's attire. You see this small mushroom-looking person come out.
Oh fuck! Hello?
It wouldn't be wise to rest here.
Oh, okay. Inner outer voice or outer inner voice, whatever. And how'd you get there first?
I don't remember the name. What was the name of your little mushroom buddy?
Scrappy. I just remembered it. I'm just thinking I should wash my clothes a little bit more often. This whole thing would have been avoidable.
That's hilarious.
Okay, Scrappy, how'd you get here?
I've always been with you. In a not so metaphorical way.
All the time?
Right.
Yes.
Oh God, I'm so
Did
sorry.
you just forget about me?
No, totally. I remember everything that's on my body and in my packs and all my friends.
I
And
genuinely thought you stayed at the village.
yeah, Dane definitely thought you stayed at the village. I didn't, of course, but
No, I've always been with you. Have you never noticed me? And you think back to all those moments, like all the journey from the abyss of Onor all the way here, and there's always been just like this strange like movement in the background, and did you just like remember that he was actually with you this whole time?
You're turned into a salamander, and there's this little mushroom guy.
it's like the montages of all the photos, just like
Uh-huh.
then you reevaluate them. It's like, oh, he was always in these.
That's great. That is great. Okay.
If we can spare a minute, I can get us decently healed.
Okay, I'll trust Scrappy's word. Scrappy, whom I dearly love and would never forget. Yeah, we'll just have Dane heal us. That sounds right. Thank you for your insight, Scrappy.
And I will Dane shape. And I will cast Aura of Vitality, which gives me 2d6 every round for a minute. So is it okay if I just roll 20d6 and we divide those among us?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, 53 total, which puts us at 20. No, that's not right. 17 each. 17, 18, 18. I'll take 17. If you two want to take 18.
Oh, I think you're down further than I am, aren't you?
I'm at 22 out of 63.
Yeah, you should be taking 18. I'm taking 17.
Okay.
And I won't hear any argument.
All right, you talked me into it. I do get 5 temporary hit points every 6 seconds for the next 3.5 hours.
Wow.
And until I immediately fall unconscious for 8 hours.
Ah, sweet. Okay. So we now have a ticking clock. Yeah.
We got to get out of here. It was that or like die. So
Yeah.
all right, has everyone applied their healing?
Yes.
Yeah, in Tarask, but not in D&D Beyond because I forgot.
That's right.
Tyler, the Fury of the Wild Heart, is that adding a d20 to the roll, to the initiative?
Yeah.
And you got 4?
I rolled 4.
That sucks.
Yeah.
You could have gone twice in a row. Wouldn't that be amazing?
That would have been pretty cool.
Right?
That would have been.
Alas. Yeah, if we're good to go, I will follow Rondon.
All right.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm just gonna ask Scrappy, like, hey, can you see any of this, or is it? Do you see as much as we do, or what's going on with you?
As far as my senses tell me, there's nothing around me.
Okay. Hey, how have you been? It's been a minute since we talked.
Well, I've tried talking to you on multiple occasions, but you just ignored me.
Not the time, Rondon. Let's move.
Gotta get going. Sorry.
You'll rue the day you ignored me. The campaign boss.
Joke's on him. I'll just turn him into a mushroom omelet.
Hey,
All right.
I desperately need to step away for like 30 seconds.
Okay.
I am dying inside.
Should we take a break here? I mean, we're at 12
Yeah.
o'clock right now. Yeah, let's do that. We'll come back in like 15 minutes, and then we'll just like do like a wrap up.
Okay.
Sounds
Works for
sounds
me.
good.
All right, we'll be back in 15 minutes. Sorry, guys, I forgot. All right, be back in a minute. And hello, and welcome back from break. Yes, brink, brunk.
Okay, but nice.
What?
All right, so let's pick up where we last left off. So, as you all continue down this strange, invisible pathway that only seems to become visible with these ripples of blue arcane light beneath you, you continue onward for some time, hearing the soft kind of wriggling and whispering noises from beneath you, this kind of amalgamation of shadows and eyes that just are just vaguely outlined in the darkness. You continue onward for some time until there are these two purple flames that light from the left and the right side of you. And you begin to see this other flame in the center, beginning to grow and grow and grow into that of a giant purple flame wreathed skull. About 20 feet in every dimension. Just absolutely enormous.
Hello?
Sorry. I was switching back into Slack and the video started playing again.
What? Way to kill the mood, Mike.
Sorry.
But yes, this giant purple flame-wreathed skull appears in front of you. And you recognize this, Eric, to be that of your patron, who you now know to be named Ambrose. To the left and to his right, however, you can see those purple flames, but they seem to outline the form of two other creatures that stand to his sides. That of two impossibly tall shadow creatures. Two night walkers. One that stands to his left and one that stands to his right.
I'm going to put the Wand of Thorns inside my cloak and have my older wand out visibly. Zoth's dead. I don't know if that was the outcome you were hoping for, but that's where we are now. Where do we go from here?
Congratulations. You can hear this resounding voice within this void-like space. The only lights offering you any reference or perspective are the three that stand before you. That of the skull and the two that frame these two night walkers. You did exactly as I'd hoped.
I guess it might have been easier to just ask. What's this all about?
I wanted to see if you could stand against him. Stand against Finnan as well. Though Finnan has left us for the time being.
What does that mean? Okay, so did I pass your test then?
You passed one of them. See, at the beginning of your adventure, I saw something within you that I knew could change the world. You're not like my other worshippers, patron... What's the word?
Warlocks?
Warlocks? No, it's like recipients of power? What's the word?
Yeah. Yeah, okay. If you are my patron, I am your...
Subject?
Yeah, I guess.
Doesn't really sound
Emissary.
right. Emissary.
Sounds closer than. Ambassador?
Ambassador.
Beneficiary?
We'll say subject.
Protege?
You're not like my other subjects. You have a heart of gold, and I've tested that for a long time now. But there's only so far. Your heart of gold can only take you so far. My hopes for you are something that you'd never expect from someone like me. Something that I could never accomplish. You see, I'm losing faith in this world. It is being swallowed by darkness as we speak. Now, for someone like me, you might think that that's a good thing. But the darkness cannot thrive without the light. Or vice versa.
So what would you have me do?
The destruction of the world is bad for business. You can see that large, toothy grin.
The way Finnan talked, it sounded like you thought it was an inevitability. Is there something we can do to stop it?
Perhaps. But that is not something I know. All I know is that You've drawn the attention of a very particular member of the Pantheon.
Not you?
Please. I may be powerful, but I am not one of them.
Speak of Tenebris.
Tenebris. You can see that both of the Shadow Walkers turn to face you, Dane.
Never mind, you weren't speaking of Tenebris. Forgive me.
Sorry, we're new here.
Dane.
Rondon. And are you the smooth man we've been hearing about?
I must say I have no idea what you're talking about.
That's okay. Not the first person to tell me that. I'm gonna go back to being quiet for a bit.
So who is it, and what does it mean that I've drawn their attention?
You and your companions, in fact. That gives me a little hope for this world. Don't get me wrong. I'm still very much me, and I do have my interests, as you may know. But like I said, the destruction of the world is bad for business. And I put my bets on you, my investments in you, because there's someone else that believes in you. Someone very important.
And who is that?
She is known as the Lady of Fate. One of the immortals, known as Hagra. The immortal of destiny, good and bad fortune, duality, risk, and deals. There is an ancient force as old as the threads of reality that cling to all beings and guide them to their ultimate fate. One immortal who can see these threads goes by the name of Hagra. As the immortal of fate, she knows the destiny of every being in existence. However, there are few who can sever these threads and rewrite destiny. These individuals draw her gaze as they have the power to change the world. Though she is not able to interfere directly. Ring any bells?
The Dreamcatcher? She's come to us on multiple occasions.
But it turns out she was just Finnan.
And yeah, she was Finnan the whole time. Finnan is Hagra.
Sorry.
You've been generous with your gifts that you've given me. And you've come through for me in more than one occasion of real real distress that you have helped us out of some tight scrapes. And I think we want the same things here. I don't want the world to be swallowed by darkness. So whatever your next test is, I guess bring it on.
It will come soon enough. Now, do know this, Eric. There are some who are leaving this world, in a more literal sense. Finnan is one of them. He sees no hope left for this world, and to be frank, I'm starting to believe him. You are my last pawn on the table. If you cannot secure this world's success, its survival, I'm afraid you'll be swallowed up with it.
Where Finnan's going, is there any hope of return? If you don't need to answer that. I just ask as a favor, if we are able to succeed, I would hope that Finnan could return. If he wants to. I'm not sure that that's really what he wants.
We shall see. My influence does not exist throughout all realms. And my grip to this one is loosening.
We'll do our best. Can I ask about the I don't know, we've called them night walkers. I didn't even know there was more than one of them. They seem to be kind of wreaking a lot of havoc back home. How is that helpful? Is that something you're having happen?
No, Eric. As I've said before, while I do have my own interests, and they're not necessarily for the good of the realm, the world's destruction is bad for business. This is a product of the lines between the realms becoming thinner and thinner.
Okay.
You may find that Verstwall has creatures that are not native to its plane.
We seem to keep running into more and more of them.
There is a way that you can protect yourselves, however. That keep that you acquired is not simply just any old building. Its framework was used to defend ages and ages ago against this very same calamity that you're experiencing now. I can't claim to know how this arcane machinery works, but it is fueled by, looks over to Dane, just that.
Dane, I knew it.
Well, then I guess we better get back home and start working on getting that working again. Any chance you can help out with that?
I would if you would answer one question for me.
I'll do my best.
Why are you hiding that artifact from me?
Bring out the wand. Do you mean this? I wasn't sure when I first saw you that you knew I had spoken to Finn, and I didn't want to get him into any trouble. So I just thought maybe I should tuck that away. I apologize.
Do what you must to ensure the world's survival. But know that you can't hide anything from me, Eric. And suddenly, there's a flash of light, and all of you wake up in the center of the audience chamber, suddenly standing up, gasping for breath.
Is Sybil or Tilly around?
There's a pile of ash where there is where Sybil is standing in the audience chamber.
Was that our guest?
And she just looks over to you. Oh, I didn't notice that you were here. Where did you all sneak off to?
Sorry, I was muted. I just fell into a hole. No worries.
Ah.
Yeah.
Well, this lizard overstayed his welcome, and so I had him taken care of.
It's fortunate that the smooth man was feeling generous, I suppose, because as stated in the conditions of Tilly's stay here, if he died, Eric couldn't come back.
Dane, you've said a lot of words that mean nothing to me, but I'll take that as a thank you, and you're welcome. And she pats you on the back and starts heading upstairs.
I don't know what any of you are talking about, but I am coated in blood, so maybe a bath and like 50 hours of sleep would be in order. And then sounds like we've got some work to do downstairs.
Aye, this magic that's sustaining me right now is about to run out, and I will be unreachable for some time. So don't
at me.
Don't start any trouble while I'm sleeping.
Yeah, I'm gonna get cleaned up off all this blood too.
I
This is
just
gross.
prestidigitation myself to get it all off.
Wow. Don't worry, Eric. I'll say it. You son of a bitch.
Frassen.
Druids don't get prestidigitation. And I can make a flower. A flower. I can't clean myself up.
All right, and so you each take to your own directions to clean up and rest up, and to see what the next leg of your journey holds as Lords of Fort Varus. And that's where we'll pick up next time.
Righteous. I'm gonna give myself 4 levels of exhaustion. Am I still poisoned?
Yep.
And I'm going to give myself 4 levels of experience.
Oh, yeah. We're gonna level up to 14.
Hell yeah.
From 10.
I will say, happy level 11, guys.
Hey!
Yay!
This was a very major story beat, so...
Yeah.
Thanks, Brandon.
I love it. Gonna add so many things.
We get level. Well, I guess you get your Mystic Arcanum, right?
I think so, yeah.
Level 11, gang.
Gang.
But yes, we can figure all that stuff out off screen.
Yeah.
In the meantime, thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. Those of you who are still here, those of you who stop by, and those of you who watch our stuff after the fact. We've enjoyed having you. Our sponsor tonight was one smart fellow. He felt smart.
And one smart fellow who spelled farts.
Got him.
Got him. Once again, if you haven't already, and if you want to, ! Discord. Join our Discord chat where we talk about all kinds of things, D&D and non-D&D related. Garbage memes and all kinds of fuckery. We shall return in 2 weeks' time. Hopefully with a Drew this time.
Yeah. Let's hope.
Yeah.
Yeah. Need our Quonsing back.
Yeah. But until then,
go check out the artists. You can just, command artists and check them all out. Those artists include Stephanie Brown with Offbeat World, Molly Taniguchi at Tanny Maichi, and Donnie Durdunkleton at Donnie Durdunkle. And then also our Dungeon Maestro, Aiden Chan. Check them out on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube, where they've done other stuff, and check out their music. It's amazing. So go support them, give them a like, give them a follow, and if you feel called to it, commission them. It's worth it.
all right. Thank you all so much for joining us. Farewell and have a pleasant tomorrow.
Good night, y'all.